afternoon, esteemed lecturers and students and guests. It is an honor to stand here before you for this AI Summit. My name is Success Oke-Omunago. I am the Queen of Delta State, a pageant organized by Delta State government. I'm a specialist in AI education. I'm also the convener for AI for Delta's Future. So what I do in my program is I go around the state teaching young entrepreneurs and creatives, youths like you and I, not the lecturers, me and the students, on how to leverage on AI for business automation, grow your business, for digital marketing, data analytics, and wealth creation. The whole idea is to make more money, right? Today I've been invited to speak on a very crucial topic: balancing human creativity with AI, the dangers, the challenges we're having with AI. If we don't control it, it will do more harm than good. So now, before we begin, I would like to know my audience. If you are here as a student and say you are given the option now to bag your degree, take your results and leave this place. Say you are just here you are chasing the degree just for the sake of having the degree. Let me see your hand. Say you are studying medicine now, but that's not what you are really interested in. But you just want to have the degree for the sake of having the degree. Please raise your hand. Okay, so that means everyone is proud of what they are doing. Okay, I know why, yeah. Alright, the second set of people. You are here and you want to be an expert in your field. Whatever you do, you want to be good at it. Whether you graduate with 2-1, 2-2, whatever, but you just want to be known among the best in whatever you do. Regardless of the sector, education, business, agriculture, whatever, you just want to be the best at what you do. Can I see your hand? To discuss AI, right? But most importantly, we are here to discuss you and I, because we are the users. Let's take a case study for students. So, as a student in the School of Business, one of the critical courses or topic you are likely to come across is strategic management. Am I correct, lecturers? One of the critical topic you come across is strategic management. Now, before the lecturer comes to teach you, the student, about strategic management, how can you understand strategic management without being taught beforehand? How do you do that? You don't have textbooks, you don't have handouts, you don't have material. How do you do that before the lecturer comes in? Alright, that's why we're here. So you can easily go to ChatGPT or Google Gemini. These are like my go-to research chatbot tools. AI text generation tools are called chatbots. The one you can chat with, Meta AI, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, these are called chatbots because you can interact with it. You can easily go to your chatbot AI and say this: I'm a final year student in the School of Business and I've come across a topic called strategic management. Can you give me top 5 things to know about strategic management that I can apply anywhere the conversation strategic management comes up? And you'll see the response it gives you. It will give you that top 5 things you need to know about strategic management. 2 minutes ago, you had no idea what strategic management was, right? But the moment you use it, you have everything you need to know about strategic management. Do you understand? Yeah. Good. One thing our lecturers love to do, they just come up from nowhere and tell you today we're doing pop tests. And it's about a topic that you've not been taught, which is very good for learning actually. It keeps you prepared. As a student, you have to be prepared and ready for it at any time. So now with the use of this tool, you can be prepared for things like this. And also it helps to advance your learning. Are we good? Now, so let's paint another case study for lecturers. You're a lecturer in the School of Business. And like your other colleagues, you've been tasked with teaching critical courses like strategic management, and it's a capstone course, right? And you have been challenged with teaching it to students who may not really appreciate the full potential of strategic management right now, because one of the challenges we have is students don't study anymore, making it more difficult for lecturers to be as well, right? Okay, good. So now you've been tasked with teaching a critical course like strategic management to students who may not really appreciate its relevance or even understand its depth. You have to fulfill your responsibility. So what do? How do you make your training more engaging, your teaching more engaging, more accessible, and relatable for students. Because now, one of the challenges you had is they're teaching and students are making noise, not really paying attention to what we're doing here, because this is a very important thing. We're gaining knowledge here. We're all gaining knowledge here, and it's very important. So how do you keep your teaching more accessible, relatable, and engaging so that you keep your students locked in from the beginning of the class till the end? How do you do that? Now imagine this. You can simply go to ChatGPT or Google AI, Google Gemini AI, and then you say this: give me 3 innovative classroom activities that can help me teach SWOT analysis in strategic management to final year students. Do you understand? Now this is your input to the chatbot. You are likely to get in 10 seconds. AI will give you 3 things. 1, role play case simulation. 2, real-time case study deconstruction between Apple and Samsung. And 3, it will give you group challenge where students will be able to build mock business strategies. And when you get this output from AI, if you apply it to your teaching, before you know, students are more engaged to your teaching. You find them more engaged with your teaching. 2, they are now asking deeper questions because now they are interested and they can relate with it. And 3, they now have deeper knowledge. They are able to retain the information that they are getting from the class. They are able to retain it. Why? Because the teaching is now more experiential than just theoretical. Do you understand? Are we good? Because right now, students, most of them, they don't read. But it's a problem that we're trying to solve as teachers. Okay? We're trying to solve it as educators. But when you're able to make your teaching more engaging, relatable, and accessible, you find them more engaged with your teaching. AI is not here to replace the educator. Rather, it is here to re-energize the educational system. If you as a lecturer, you are able to leverage AI to help amplify your academic relevance. Because we have AI now and AI can do a lot of things, does not mean you will sit back and say, okay, we have class in the next 2 minutes. What you're supposed to do as a lecturer, you're already prepared. You're supposed to prepare for this class like 2 weeks ago, or even a month ago, you're supposed to be prepared. But because you just believe that we have AI will do it for you. At the end of the day, artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence into machines for it to be able to think, act, and solve problems like humans, like you and I. So what we're saying is, basically this machine is using your intelligence and mind. It is not able to formulate its own. It is what we put in it, that is what it gives back to us. Do you understand? So we as humans, our knowledge is built on lived experience, emotions, empathy. We're able to think abstractly. While AI models, they are built on trillions of data sets. They have been built with data like information, your information, what you put online. So now, how do we create the balance? What do we use AI for? Use AI for brainstorming, data analysis, digital marketing. These are things that is automated. You just have the machine doing that for you while you do the most important part. And what's that most important part? Your critical thinking. That is where your creativity comes in. Do your research with AI. Get the information that you need to get so that you will not be presenting something without against knowledge. I tell my students, add your Maggi and salt. And you adding your Maggi and salt is your critical thinking. Be creative with your thinking. You know that humans will deal with emotions, right? When you have 2 machines here, they work based on the way they are programmed. You see a scenario where a doctor is coming to give news to a family that they just lost someone. And he comes in like this and says, I'm so sorry, we lost the mother and the child. He says, I'm sorry because he understands that this is a sad thing, right? But then, robots will come and tell you lost the person, whether you are feeling sad or not. It has given you the information. Are we good? So know how to create balance. Know that you are the pilot and AI is the tool. Okay, so I'll give you AI tools. It is not 100% correct. Like you said, don't trust on AI completely. But by the time you are able to use your own cognitive, you will be able to get the answer you need. Are we good? So I'll just give you 3. We have Originality AI. The site is originalityai.com. We have another one called GPT-0 or 0GPT. you use it to detect GPT generated content. Now, even with the latest version of GPT, this tool will be able to detect that this is AI generated. You have Trinity AI detection. This one is best for universities already using Trinity for plagiarism. Should I come again? Alright. Alright, so you have Zero GPT, you have Originality AI, and you have Trinity AI. Yeah, let me add one more. Copy Links AI. Are we good? So use this. Then students, youth, we are the leaders of tomorrow. Do you understand? Please, let's start applying our own cognitive. Let's start applying our own knowledge. This is what I train my students to do. For my program that I'm doing in Delta State currently, I've started in Patani and Oshimili South is the next. I'll be doing it very, very soon. So what I do is, the event is not the main deal. The main deal is after the event. I have a community where I drop materials every day. I train the students every day on AI, evolution of AI, and how we can apply it cognitively in our work, our businesses, and everything we do. We have mentors that you can ask questions and they'll train you more. So persons will be removed from their jobs. But at the same time, AI is creating more jobs. So it is those persons that are able to leverage the use of AI that will be left standing by that time. Thank you. Have a nice day.